For this week's project, I'm working on the rear driver's side door. To start off, I scuffed it with a red scuffy pad, then I worked till the primer was smooth and didn't have any grit to it from the primer. Now it is ready to go onto the paint booth. Here's the first coat. So this is after 3 coats of white paint. After I got 3 coats of white down, I turned the booth's lights off to check if any primer was still visible. There was primer showing near the window, so I ended up adding 1 more coat. So in total I had 4 coats of white down on the door. That was now ready to be clear coated. Now feel free to either watch till I go into the next part or enjoy some music. Up to you. Here I added 2 coats of clear on, and I had another great day of clear coating. I had no runs at all or any dry spots, only some dirt nips, which happens pretty often, so I'll just end up sanding later, which isn't too bad and is pretty easy, honestly. So for Tuesday I had to restart on the door since it had an old emblem on it that ended up digging itself into the metal, which is funny because it ended up saying the word go in it, which I thought was funny. And so then I had to DA it with 800 grit sandpaper, then I ended up scuffing it with the red scuff pad. Unfortunately, that's all I got to work on since I was not feeling well at all. And so most of the work I got done for this week was on Friday because Wednesday and Thursday I just was not feeling well enough to go back to work. Now that I'm back today on Friday, I can finish the rest of the work that I could have gotten done on Wednesday. I did finish scuffing, and once I had finished that, I took off the old paper and put on the new tape and paper. Then when I got it into the paint booth, I waxed and greased it to clean the door. Then before painting or putting on any clear, I tacked it with a tack rag to get rid of any dirt or dust that could get into my paint job, which would not look great at all. And then by the end of the paint job, I did end up getting some dirt nibs in the paint, but that'll be fine because I'll just buff that out and send it out next week. But overall, it was a pretty great job this week on the door, even though it took me a little bit, but it ended up being nice. And the emblem that was there originally, since I had gotten that out, that is all gone, and it no longer says go on the door, which is great.